welcome you to TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. Here's that.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. K'Lavon Chaisson in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And he's going to go down again. K'Lavon Chaisson racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
This one complete to Curtis Samuel.
That shit the lamest shit I ever seen in my life.
Ravens touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 84 yards.
Bruh, that shit pump fake the last play. No reason did that shit happen. I'm like, wow.
It's a crowd to its feet, quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
He took the ball. He took the ball to him, and then your safeties just stopped.
When he shifted into high gear,
wow.
Substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence is right there.
Damn.
Auspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Oh, they fucking up the kick.
In his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. 29-yard line.
Oh. I need the beta, man. This shit right here ain't cut it.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And
I'll knock him out of bounds.
25 before he gets out of bounds. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 48 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game. And they hit that one there for big yardage.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry.
Oh,
not much. Maybe
we ain't worried about that, dude.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Stay there, Chin. Stay there, Chin.
His throw incomplete.
Oh, boy, he looking like it. He looking like it. He looking like it. Dude wide open. He looking like it.
By dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On third down,
come here.
Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up.
They don't like the Ravens, man. That's all it is.
Going forward, and that time they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
The kick by Rambo is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So the field goal that cuts the lead in half as they, too, are able to get some points on their initial drive of the game.
Yeah, all in all, a pretty positive response, right, to the points that were scored against them.
Yeah, he going to go back to shit and then tip it to me.
The conversion, so now they're just 3 back.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Throwing now, Jackson up first down. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Jarrell Casey make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
That was their 3rd sack of the ball game, 2nd in the league.
Damn offensive line.
They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. After the sack on first down, Jackson.
Miles Jack ain't even put his hand up.
This beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 27 yards there, a first down. Jackson taking a shot for Samuel. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Curtis Samuel with his 2nd touchdown of this opening.
They be doing Jalen Ramsey so dirty.
But for all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running prowess, his deep ball, it's really a thing to behold as well. Tucker now to kick away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Otherwise, he's got these Ravens. He ain't gonna do nothing to him.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Throw here out of the gun. Looking here for Smith.
Ooh, look at that.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training.
That was
so he's
wide.
going to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 34 yards there.
At the 4-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Jacob Breeland, his 4th touchdown on the year. As the Ravens push further out in front. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored.
Let the boys do what they want to do,
Whenever
man.
we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out.
Yeah, I heard that home field event is different on the next one.
Blitz a little bit more Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Come on, Savage.
Yes.
You sitting right
12
there.
yards there and a 1st down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really up and playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, playing like he's 69.
The lead is swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This taken in about 4 yards deep.
It's almost like the tide turned. It's almost like the tide turned after that bullshit ass tip touchdown.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things
Go get him, Savage. What the fuck?
Accelerating, and off he goes.
Come on.
DJ Chark.
I'm no Chark. I am no Chark like that. Savage can't go get him.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it.
They're gonna make you work.
Speed limits out there.
They're gonna make you work for it.
Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down. Jackson from the shotgun.
Man, he jumped between. What's up? Man, CJ get that damn ball over you like that.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
27, Jaguars 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And
his throw's going to be incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and it's second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield.
Hey, I just gave him up for the kill.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain. They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end.
Hey, Everett, you supposed to have that.
When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
What?
Deep for Smith. Oh, wide open, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit.
They're going to make it a game. They're going to make it a game. Hey, it's all good. It's all good.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. Lane opens here. He's past
Listen, man. They started slowing my dude down. I felt that. I said, hold on, he's running so slow. Yeah.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now.
They closed down.
Quick. Mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into heavy traffic.
I put the wrong side.
Top by Sidney Jones. And he's able to get it back to
I put the outside.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete.
That been like that, what, 10 yards ahead?
Third down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Let me get that.
And for the 3rd time here in this
Let me get the
game,
block.
Anthony Averett picks it. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. So now factoring in the face mask.
He got hit. He got hit by Alki, I tell you.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to go up top again.
He overthrowing the fuck out of my dude.
Picked off inside the 5. And a very good return as he takes
How do you overthrowing this man? Like, it's a big ass 6'7" dude.
That's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because for here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception.
Damn.
It's going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now a toss left side into the hands of his
Don't go down behind the man. Go at it.
near the 35-yard line. For as big and
Get out
strong
that
as some of
down.
these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be
He was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
How is it if my cornerback already supposed to be out there? How did he get
70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. That's complete right around the 8. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5. Here's Hines. A beautiful fake. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
3rd down and 4.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Oh, he was sacked.
Work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And Orlando will put this one through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Well, they got this shit froze.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun. Jackson.
How y'all just let Miles Jack do it, don't even block me?
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Let's see what we can do right here.
Jackson.
Come on, they ain't even let me react to the ball.
Interception. TJ Green.
Come on now, man.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
Because I can't react to the ball. The nigga just running out there.
Before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go to
No.
the right side.
I'm glad he overthrew shit, but
Complete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
come on, man. How my dude running towards him and he just stopped?
Get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Jay wild as fuck, man.
Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the
They let the man catch the pass and break the tackle at the same time.
And we've got a tie game here, a back and forth first half.
Oh, man.
Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Every pass I done threw to a receiver ain't none on react to
And
shit.
we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Eluding the pressure right. They'll try and run it.
Come on, block the man. 42, what you doing?
25-yard line.
He just for real. I'm like, okay, you gonna block it, you gonna turn and block.
As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Operating from the gun, Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Come on, bro. What the?
My goodness, another
Come on.
interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it up.
The guy you throwing the ball to ain't even nowhere near the ball.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never. Not in a million years, but here we go.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. This is taken in at the 5. Takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Cover 3 zones. Cover 6. Everybody bites. And this bitch is just watching.
And that looked almost to be a case of, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Oh, yeah. They let me go up 27 points. Yeah.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
I was like, buddy, let me lose this. Oh, God.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now the ball banked way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Come on, bro. I'm throwing the ball the whole time. He just standing there.
So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we? Both teams looking for a gift on Christmas Eve. As we now
Man came out on fire. Next day, you know, he throw 5 picks.
With our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach,
Come on,
appreciate
man.
it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Yeah, come on.
These offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to get this out to the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Look at that. Come on, quarterback. You won't even turn around to go get stuff.
And that's how you
Now I'm a dude
heap
hurt.
of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It must be something about the night air. 'Cause he is
Hey,
putting out an
I had to watch the replay. My quarterback right there.
Establish anything
That
in his
just
vicinity,
doesn't
he's grabbing it.
He don't even react to the ball. He just keep running. God
In
damn.
Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up. Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. And he's
Come on, Ashley, you a superstar, bro. How the hell are you getting beat on these routes?
Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Second down and inches. They'll try and set up the score. Points. And he will get this in the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Ravens falling apart out there.
Points. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they want.
Yeah.
Whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
It's dope, but I'm like, dang, if you up 27, everybody just fall apart.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have.
Yeah, this is the slowest play I've ever seen in my
At the
life.
8-yard line.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
They'll roll, and he's going.
I gotta try this shit. Leave the block in the backfield and
And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called
Yeah,
the
they
play.
can tell the momentum shift on this big. Even when I go kick the ball, it's like they try to make me kick the ball out of mine.
And then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly,
even the simple little pass rushes I used to get, I ain't get them shit.
But fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Turn to the ball, Sam.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Boy, go get the ball.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get.
What was
and it's
that?
just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Third quarter action, and we appreciate you spending your Christmas Eve right here with us. 2nd and 10.
All I need is 42 just to push the bitch. Just do something.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They go play action now. Jackson, he'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Sidney Jones. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions.
Right behind the wide receiver. Just jumping up for the rest of the catch.
Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case,
well, they have my dude. How you leading and then you start slowing down?
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. He'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of defensive player of the year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game
today. I'm like, I'm leading the pass.
In order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Starting to drive is complete. Out of bounds on the
they call it hit sticks on regular tackles.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
They're about to let Savage get beat by Smith. I'm 98
defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game.
Crazy,
offensively, they've had their way with them.
2nd and 10.
Oh, this guy said, bro, this fist over. No, they're not going to let me get beat.
This one go deep for Chark. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. That's going to be caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year.
Yeah, my score 27 in the 3rd quarter.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, he's the guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
Somebody split the wrestling paper during the halftime.
Get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track? And now here is another interception.
Come on, bro.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it up.
Nah, he can throw the ball to the side and away from the defense. Now I got Lamar Jackson. He posted right at me.
I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, that means
yeah, I'm like, dude, freaking straight up, just throw it up the field. You ain't even got to throw it to the side.
What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Flushed out right. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
They throw again on second down. This one's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang
I won't let the
on.
man catch that.
Second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming.
That's savage.
Let alone get
Man, 98 overall.
Come on, man. And absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ravens 27.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
God damn straight.
And there he goes. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because...
Drive me across the line.
Why they were throwing the football.
God.
Trying to make sure their backs, really beat up.
Man, y'all got to stop that shit. There, they both kick up. Man, y'all got to stop that shit. That nigga all in the end zone.
Dangerous return man showing it here.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Flush to his right. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead. But I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no
Go get him. What you stopping for?
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. Jackson from the shotgun. And this one's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement. Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Steps away to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film.
A lot of shit I don't even know.
Was to hit him over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
On 3rd down, Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Breathe. You is bigger than this man.
What the fuck? Make the catch, take the hit.
That's a linebacker,
but
man.
in this case, the hit was
Stick
timed
perfect.
really well and popped it free from his grasp.
4th down, here's Jackson. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Again, he targets Ridley.
Man, Savage is just sitting out there like he lost, like bro. You see the ball being thrown, break on that shit.
Really confident right now throwing it to him, wouldn't we?
Yeah, he's been spectacular. He's just saying, hey, I was all state. I'll make it rain out here. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
That's good for another Jacksonville.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there,
Right
that should give them
there,
something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Go get the ball, Marlon
He
Humphrey.
says this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And this is incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Come on, bro. The ball is in your hand.
Football there, and it's 2nd down.
How are y'all dropping this? Then you're a 98 overall wide receiver. How are you dropping
more
this?
passes like that downfield? Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. Forced out to his left. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
But so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Come on.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I think he just threw it like that.
Kind of wiggling their way back into this one. That hurts their chances right there.
Yeah, to put it mildly, we look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking here for Smith downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. His throw incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions, definitely not a lot of answers.
You can't do nothing but quit now, man. That's all you can do.
On 1st down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. He can run for it, and he will. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And now here is another interception.
What my dude is doing? He's still worried about the pass.
Shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. And yes, folks, that is his 5th interception, a new NFL record.
And that's absolutely phenomenal. I just have to flat out applaud him. What a great effort in this game. But let's face it, when you look back at the numbers of guys who had 4 in the past, you'll find the names of some of the greats and some guys who just had a fantastic game.
Come on,
interception. They've been around the ball all game.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Come on, Dorsey. They ain't gonna let you do nothing. I can't get a swat.
Inside the 30. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all. Haven't been able to find a way to slow down this offense. They're seeking answers and not.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley, 27 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. is now 24.
Makes the score Jaguars 57.
That's a clean toe collapse.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
1-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that.
Come on, ref. He already on the back of the ball. Ain't even done yet.
He's picked off.
God damn. I know the ref's even. Huh?
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a
That dude
game
was
that
breaking the tackle like he caught the ball
on
off.
defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Why?
23 yards, the final tally. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
Oh, we got plenty of fight,
and he
baby.
will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. So from
back
the end
in,
zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now give that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy. He said momentum, right?
Oh, no, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
So they tried to tack on two more. Wouldn't have mattered as far as who won and who lost, but that's how this one ends.
Felt like cosmetics, didn't it? Just put another 2 points on the board, make the score look a little bit better. Maybe they wanted to run a 2-point conversion just to see what they had. Who knows? But it just wasn't necessary.
So for the Jags, it's a big win here as they move to 11-4 now on the year. And they'll have another home date next week.